Welcome to Time in the Shade in Shady Oak Ministries, and now the news. Mel Gibson plans to produce a sequel to The Passion of the Christ, where Jesus suffers in hell after the cross. In order to justify this protraction of our Lord's suffering, he has proposed a revision of John 19:30 from "it is finished" into, quote, "to be continued." A recent poll among Christians revealed that most could not recall the first book of the New Testament. Richard Dawkins used this as evidence that Christianity's influence in the world is dying. That is until it was discovered that Dawkins couldn't remember the full title of Origin of Species.
Richard, if I said to you, what is the full title of The Origin of Species? I'm sure you could tell me that.
Yes, I could.
Go on then.
On the origin of species, with... Oh, God.
Ilhan Omar has been removed from her seat in the United States Congress due to her constant anti-Semitic remarks. While she does still hold the elected office, her plans for the future after being rejected by the tribe of D.C. is, quote, to expel the conservatives from the United States Peninsula and not leave any but liberals.
So angry!
In support of their colleague Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have honored her religious convictions by demonstrating firsthand the truth of her prophet's words about women in leadership.
To Congressman Omar, I am so sorry, sis, that our country is failing you today through this chamber. You belong.
The gentlewoman is no longer recognized.
Jesus mythicists have exposed the Bible as merely copying the Norse deity Balder, informing his story. For example, 1,600 years after the time of Christ, there's a story about Balder dying by accident when a weed got thrown at him by a blind guy. I love that part of Jesus' story.
You can take my word for it.
Mr. Beast has recently taken on a channel partner, Mr. False Prophet, who is using his streaming money to call down fire from heaven and cause a statue to speak. I haven't watched their latest live stream, but I'm interested to hear what the statue had to say.
Oh my.
Bible critics have uncovered a discrepancy in the gospel accounts. When the demons were going to be cast out of the gathering demoniacs, Mark 5:10 reports they asked not to be sent out of the country, whereas Luke 8:30 through 31 actually quotes them wanting to not to be sent into the abyss. Since these Bible critics obviously know from experience that the abyss is, in fact, in the country of Judea, the reliability of the Bible is now in question. And that'll be all for this week. Thank you all for joining us. Good night, and God bless you.